Hi, my name is Carolyn and we are an expanded family. My husband, my mom who's 96, and me and Maggie. And we discovered Smith & Sons on the internet. Our mom is 96 and she could no longer handle the stairways. And so we decided to put an elevator in, and we needed a contractor to follow the specifications of the elevator people to be done exactly and take out our stairway and have it all prepared so they could just come in and install the elevator. My husband, Jack, he did lots of investigating on the internet and found out that Smith & Son was known all over the world, and they looked very professional, and we wanted somebody that was going to be on time and do the job to the specifications of the people that come and put the elevator in. After having some interviews with different people at the house, we decided to hire Smith & Sons because in the first place, when they arranged a time for the interview, they came on time. That was nice. And he was very professional and said we'd get an exact quote of how it would be done, when what would be done, and he would talk to the elevator people. The greatest benefits we received hiring Smith & Sons was they were on time, they were very tidy. Every time they came, they were organized, and they were never in our way, even though the whole house was disrupted because we had to move furniture. When they left, they were tidy, and we always knew when they were going to be there and what they'd be doing. It was actually very enjoyable working with Smith & Sons because everything went smoothly, because they had a really good plan and schedule of what work would be done, and we always knew what was happening. And I think that was the biggest thing. We always knew when something was going to take place, and in order for us to be more relaxed. Smith & Sons actually did go the extra mile to serve us because they did so many extra things they didn't have to do. When they were painting, they always went further. They painted things they didn't have to paint that I was going to have to paint later. The elevator people, when they installed the elevator, they kind of forgot to mention that we had to do the floor. So they put the floor in the elevator, and they just went that extra way to make us happy that they really didn't have to. Oh boy, our quality of life has been so great because Mom is 96 and she struggled with a stairway to get up here and be a part of the family and not be stuck down in her suite downstairs. And she comes up with smiles on her face now because she just has to go in the elevator and she's up here, and she is more a part of the family because it's easy for her. She doesn't have to worry if she's going to make it or run out of breath, and oh, it's just been 100%. And having the elevator put in has really helped us so much. Mom has her own little sitting room downstairs now, where it used to be taken up by the stairway and furniture. So now she has her own little sitting room and she loves it. It's nice and bright. And we have had more space up here because the elevator didn't take up half as much room as the stairway did. I would recommend Smith & Sons to someone else, and I already have, our neighbors, because they will give you a quote, they'll tell you what they're going to do, and there's no hidden projects. You know exactly what is being done in your home and how much it's going to cost you. We did not really hesitate already recommending Smith & Sons to our neighbors because they were so competent and they expressed so clearly what they were going to do in a very technical job that they had to do to prepare for an elevator in our home. And so you know that they're going to be reliable and they're going to be on time and they're going to do the job as it's set out on the papers we were given, and everything just ran according to plan. Well, so many people, when they heard we were getting this job done, and they have all these scary stories about different contractors, and when Smith & Sons came, they just took all the scariness right out of it. And I wouldn't hesitate for 1 minute recommending them to my best friend.